and gals, Nary here from Drink Week and Gaming. If some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon, today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus, Bjorn's Path. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. All that for as little as $5, y'all, and it helps us with our huge move coming up. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's get some bear. Get some bear ass. Nope. Okay. Bjorn is pitching a tent in his boxers, and not just any tent, more like a whole marquee. I blink in disbelief, not trusting my sight, but it's still there. He's a bulky guy with a much wider frame than me, but I didn't think it would translate to having a monster hidden in his pants. Carvin, you're kind of, poking me with your boner. Huh? Oh, Bjorn, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how this happened. I'd jump away if that didn't mean sending Bjorn to the floor, so I only hide my snout in my paws, the immense embarrassment only taking a first bite into me. Don't panic, I don't think I mind. It's, kind of amusing. Amusing? You have a boner too! Oh, you're right. Bjorn, can I ask you something? But it's going to be embarrassing. Though, can I really make this situation any more embarrassing? Go ahead. Are you gay? Not really. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. How can I be sure, though? You can have sex with a guy and see how you like it. No, I really don't know. To be completely honest, I didn't give it much thought. But you're cute. And cute. My cheeks get so hot I feel like a fire hazard. Do you want to, like, do something together? I think we kind of already are doing something together, Carvin. So, you don't mind? Well, this feels nice. I don't think I want to stop. I take it as a confirmation and put both my paws back on him, one on his belly, the other on his chest. Only now with my paws in him, I can really appreciate how big he is. His pelt is dense and well-kept, hiding his robust build underneath. And I think I like this. I just want to snuggle myself into this big guy like a teddy bear. Blood rushes to my head along with a sudden realization. I'm doing something with a guy. Or anyone for that matter, but for the first time in my life. This is a big thing, and it's nothing along the lines of a romantic sex with my boyfriend. It's exploring each other with a newly made friend, nervous but eager. It's not how I imagined my first time, but it's not to say I'm not enjoying it. I press my snout to Bjorn's chest, wide and burly. He definitely smells of arousal. I didn't pick it up before, when he was wearing clothes and I was further away from him, but he has quite a potent scent. Not the stale, acrid kind of it, but a fresh musk full of pheromones. You smell really nice. Thanks, I really hear that. Your hair smells good too, like honey and thyme. Bjorn's boxers do little to conceal his thick member, its outline visible clearly through the material. Gathering my courage, I gently rub its tip with my two paw pads, getting an impatient throb and another whimper in response. Not wanting to wait anymore, I put my paw through the thigh of his boxers to take his, Yep. Take the end out of he and a night, no. Oh, God. Yep. Bjorn didn't lie during Spin the Bottle. That wrench that he was carrying around it's big. Intimidatingly. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to get past this, y'all. Well, maybe. And then they... Heady smell of sweetness hits my nose, intoxicating and delicious, and I lean in to take in more of it, my snout just centimeters away from the big popsicle, or no, I'm sorry, it was a wrench. It's a candy wrench that he bought at a store. I put my paw around it to see if it'll even fit. It doesn't. It's so thick I need two, and they could barely be enough. Bjorn? Something wrong? Bjorn's voice is quiet and timid, as if he was afraid I wouldn't find him attractive or change my mind and back out immediately. But he's big, burly, and so hot, and I want all of him. How do you hide this monster in your trousers? I wore them a bit baggier than necessary. I can sense his nervousness, but also eagerness as the wrench twitches. It's cute. He blushes deeply and keeps still, but his scent and the wrench are pretty big, and they betray his eagerness, okay? One second, y'all. Got some bubble tea. Oh, that's good. Okay. This doesn't feel real, yet it undoubtedly is. I'm holding maybe the biggest wrench I've ever seen in person in my paw. I give it a few slow strokes to really feel its heft. God, what a fat fucker. I still can't believe my eyes. My own wrench uh, vibrates, demanding attention, but I'm all focused on this monster before me. Bjorn's scent is so delicious I could just stay like this and sniff him all over. Rub myself against the wrench until I smell like it. But I'm curious how it tastes, too. Something in me that was holding me back turns off, along with my inhibitions. I'm an animal. I act instinctively. I give the wrench a lick, and it tastes bitter, like machine oil. I barely registered the bear's stifled, needy moan, savoring the salty taste of the wrench. It's good, and I want more. So he starts sucking the wrench. It's a good wrench. The tastiest wrench. I close my snout around the metal tip, I guess. It barely fits in my snout, bulging out my cheeks. It's softer than the rest of the wrench, so I fiddle with it instinctively, prompting more moans from the bear. His toes curl and his abdominal muscles tense under my chest. Then I feel his soft, wet nose rubbing against my other wrench through the cover I had it in, sending sparks of pleasure up my spine. I moan too around the wrench, taking more of it into me until it presses against the back of my throat, almost making me gag. And that thick fucker is not even halfway in. This feels good and right in some primal sense. Even though my senses are dulled by the alcohol, I feel almost blissful. Bjorn's nose continues to travel up and down the wrench, stimulating it. It's like explosions of white light inside my head, fireworks of ecstasy. I gag again when Bjorn pushes his arm a little further, coating the back of my maw with the machine oil. Looks like he's into it just as much as I am. Loud slurping fills the room as I start playing with the wrench. Fuck, Carvin, where did you learn to do that? I ignore his question, start playing with the wrench. Yep. I guess I just discovered my natural talent. Oh, fuck, slow down a bit. But I don't want to. I can't even think of anything else in the weird metal filling my throat. I want more. No, I need more. Bjorn's scent is overpowering. Intoxicated, yep. My gag reflex kicks in again, but I fight against it and cram a tiny bit of that, yep. The feeling is indescribable. I'm pushing my own limits, violating my body, stuffing myself full of the wrench, and it feels like absolute bliss. Drunk on alcohol and Bjorn's musk, I feel both numbed and electrified. I don't even hear Bjorn making noises. Yep. I let Bjorn's hips roll away and yeah. Yep. There's still a good, yep. I struggle to catch my breath with the wrench almost the size of a beer can down my throat, but it doesn't matter. I want to make this bear feel good. Carvin, oh fuck! Suddenly, Bjorn lets out a wild, feral howl. Yep. Okay, yep, I gotta skip this. There we go. Alright. I want all of you. I'm drunk on Bjorn. I'm high on my own brain chemicals riding the afterglow. The rest of the world ceases to exist. It's just me and Bjorn, entwined together. A tiger and a bear. Two lovers, two friends, two lonely souls that found each other by chance. Whatever happens next, we have this night for ourselves. Until the sun rises, I can remain in your arms. Second, it is water time. Until the sun rises, I can remain in your arms. I keep my head on your chest and listen to your beating heart. His heart beats slowly, each beat like a sledgehammer. Until the sun rises, I can touch your pretty face. I can keep you close as I can, snuggled to my beating heart. I can get lost in your stripes, tracing them with the tip of my snout. Whatever happens next, I will never forget this night, Carvin. There's someone sitting beside me. Whoa. That is new. Space changes completely with them in it. Their presence is like a gravitational pull, impossible to ignore. How should I react? I keep looking ahead, staring at the empty space before me. Meeting people isn't easy. I'm on high alert. Have they noticed me too? What do they think of me? I feel small, just a tiny point in the universe, wearing this body that I did not choose. If they look at me, what do they see? But time passes, the train continuing its march. Maybe they didn't notice me. Maybe they don't mind me. Maybe they even want to be here with me. That thought warms me up like rays of sun, flooding the carriage with light. I'm not alone anymore. Day 3. lot of existentialism in this. The sunlight seeps through my closed eyelids, waking me up. The remnants of sleep still swirl inside my head, heavy and sticky, but I force myself to open my eyes and look into the light. This isn't my room. My head hurts and my vision is blurry. What the hell happened yesterday? I feel awful and sticky. Then I notice something heavy resting across my chest like a weighted pillow. A heavy bear paw. Now the memories come back to me all in an instant, the whole evening in vivid detail. But somehow I feel detached from these memories, as if someone else did all these things, not me, then implanted the memories into me. How did I find the courage for this? And how did Bjorn feel about it? That part is a complete blur. But he's here with me, his paw on my torso, his head next to mine. I even feel his breath on my arm, steady and warm. I'm still all sticky and gross. My jaw still hurts a bit even. As careful as I can, I push Bjorn's heavy paw from me and get up from the bed, directing my wobbly steps to the bathroom. I look tired, and I'm sweaty as hell. There's different scent under it, though. Bjorn's scent, heavy but with a hint of sweetness. My head still throbs painfully as I wash the sweat out of my fur, thinking about yesterday. I can barely remember how did it happen, but I can clearly recall what has happened. I always wanted to know how does it feel to blow someone, but I couldn't really imagine it. It was much better than anything my mind could come up with. Just the mere thought of it makes my dick spring back to life. I wish I was sober yesterday. I'd love to try that again, but without numbing myself like that. Though I have no idea where I'd find the courage for it with Bjorn out of all people. Didn't he tell me he wasn't gay? Can I even bring it up? Maybe it would be better to just pretend it didn't happen. But I don't want to forget. If I had the chance, I'd definitely repeat that. I'd want to try more, actually. I swallow, my throat feelings not only sore but also dry, the nervousness numbing the tips of my fingers. I turn off the shower, and all these thoughts still swirling inside my head. I have nothing to do but put on myself. I have nothing to put on myself but the clothes from yesterday, so I decided to be indecent and go out in boxers only. Well, Bjorn won't see anything he didn't get closely acquainted with already. Bjorn is already up, sitting on the bed and rubbing his eyes sleepily. Oh, morning. Morning. Slept well? I think I'm good. It's so early, though. He covers his lower half with a duvet promptly, looking away towards the window. I think I'll go to my room and get dressed. Sure, you can come back here once you're done. It's like, water time. Unless you'd rather see me at breakfast. I'll come back, sure. So, see you in a moment? See ya. See ya. So, no, I don't really know what to think. Is everything alright between us? I guess I'll see today. Though, if it wasn't, why would Bjorn invite me back to his room? Or maybe he wants to talk about something. Everything should be fine. I don't have reasons to think otherwise. I repeat in my head while putting on my t-shirt. Bjorn is in the bathroom when I return to his room, ready for breakfast and the trip to town. So I hop down on the bed, taking out my phone. A few new notifications, but nothing really concerning me. Some newsletters I don't remember signing up for, policy changes, all the stuff I don't need. One second, y'all. Let's see what is going on. I think my partner needs something, maybe. Oh, yeah, my partner's sick. Sick, and they're finishing up work, and I gotta work tomorrow too. It's nasty. Having to work when you have basically the flu is fucking sucky. Anyway, I need to clean up this clutter one day. Not today, though. It would be much, much harder than cleaning up my room. Layers upon layers of digital garbage piled up. The bathroom door opens suddenly. Bjorn's hulking figure jumping out, wearing underwear only. Oh, Bose! Carvin! What? I look around, a sinking feeling in my stomach, wondering what have I done. And Karl Ove Snoutgard is holding an event in the town, today. Who? A writer, my favorite among the Norwegian ones, signing his books in the local bookstore. Fuck, I need to meet him. When is it? It starts at 12, and he'll be there for a few hours. Oh, so it starts halfway through the lectures. I have to sneak out during break and miss one likely. Not a big deal, I think. I'd like to be there when it starts. Huh. Likely not, though. I don't think the professors would be too happy if they found out. Didn't he say he might fail the year and failed one already? If he wants to pass, he should take every chance he has and not miss classes. He looks so happy and excited for it. Oh, shit. Okay, hey, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. In the comments, tell me which route I should take first. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!